Jesse, I'm thinking through your really interesting posting. There's something fascinating in reference to, I guess, the position of the social, the pure form of victimhood that the faith reference talks about in her essay. The value of pure victimhood in American culture has to do with our very complicated sort of theory of the individual, I guess, in American society, so that we're always a little bit suspicious of the social individual. This is partially, I guess, a sort of Puritan uh, uh, feature of the culture, that those that are outside of society, in a sense, are outside of the world, are outside of original sin, and so that the only one who's purely pure is the fetal citizen. This is, of course, a theme in the anti-abortion movement, that the only one who's truly free of original sin is the one who has not been born yet, who lives outside of the social. And so what in the collapse between victim and villain, as you say, that a mature memorial offers for Bonder, that seems to be calling for this third category of the witness, neither one nor the other. But the thing about a witness is that a witness is fully social. There's never it's not an asocial being. It's heavily invested in the particularities of time and history and place and social connectedness, which is his notion of the sort of density of the memorial. Um, to be sure, as you suggest, a great memorial, a great monument holds up a kind of mirror, and in the Guantanamo case would especially demand, as you've indicated, a kind of reconfiguring. The lines between who's the victim and who's the villain ought to be inverted and collapsed and complicated. But but in the claim, the demand of witnessing, we become something greater than that, and always embedded in the social, which I think for Bonder, at the end of the day, is the key part of the process of building community, democracy, and a commitment not to all living perfectly, tranquilly, but the possibility of being in the polis of in the hue and the fray of social interaction, and that seems absolutely vital for Bonder.